Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your co-host, Ellen, along with my co-host.
That's the stick, but I know you want the carrot. Just say, I don't know which is better. It's Lee.
Yeah, it's Lee, the stick and the carrot. That's what I want to talk to you about today. Because we all respond differently to outside and internal impulses. So, the carrot is like, if I ask you to do something and I'm going to give you a reward. Oh, you know what? You get an hour of television if you finish this. I know that doesn't apply to you because you're a grown adult, but you get a reward. Or you get something taken away if you don't do it. That's the stick. Do this or something bad happens to you. Do this and you get a reward. Those are the difference between the stick and the carrot. And I think if we know what our internal sort of motivation is, what works best for us, I think it's easier for us to get things done. Maybe accomplish a goal or something that you're working towards. If you know that, okay, if I do this, I get to reward myself. And if I don't do it, I punish myself. So if you're better, if punishment's more exciting for you, which sounds very weird, then you should know how to use it. And if rewards are better for you, you should use it.
Yeah, it's pleasure or pain.
It is.
I am all about both. So
okay.
I think when I make my to-do list, each task gets a point value. And so I add up all the things I did, and then I subtract the things I didn't. As long as I did more, because, some tasks are worth more points because they're more important, more valuable, and you got to get them done. So those are worth more. At the end of the day, I want to win. I want to win the day. And if I don't, I get no points. That's my punishment. And if I do, I get the points, and then I eventually accumulate enough to buy a prize for myself. And so if you were to look around my office, you'd see all these silly prizes, including this button. I don't know if you really hear it, but it says different things in Hawaiian.
Easy, brother, easy.
Easy, brother, easy. See, I bought that. That was one of my prizes. I'm not saying they're important, valuable prizes, but
right.
I love that I can buy something knowing I earned it because I did the things I was supposed to do. So I think pleasure, pain, carrot, stick, both work together.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think we have to be, it always has to be one or the other. I'm just saying that it's important for us to know which one works for us in what situation. I think back, I think of people, hey, I'm dieting. And if I do this, then I get a fudge brownie. Well, maybe you want to rethink your reward, but you know what? If that works for you and that's the thing that makes you eat 27 salads, then rock on, my friend, rock on. But yeah, it's just knowing what it is that makes you go towards a goal. And I think on top of this, kind of moving away from the carrot and stick, but figuring out when we're getting started, you figure out which one it is, and then you figure out what is the resistance. Where are you finding a resistance? And so, okay, I'm going to get this reward because it's this carrot kind of thing, but I'm having resistance moving towards it. And so one of the things I think that's important there is to find out what your resistance is and reduce it to the point that you can get started or you can do the thing. Okay, going back to the diet idea. Okay, I have to eat, I know I respond better to salads, so I have to eat salad, but boy, that just making them every day. Okay, well, so your resistance there is the time it takes to make them. What would make it eat? What would take that resistance? What if you bought pre-made salads? What if you meal prepped? What if, just finding out what it is, what the resistance is, and figuring out a way to make that resistance go away so you can get started.
Yeah, I echo your sentiment, and I think that reward should not just be for the big finale and finishing something big.
Never.
It should be small rewards as you make milestones, and that is motivating. And it's real life. I mean, some projects can't be done in a day, and so what? I don't get any reward for my hard work on this. No, I worked on it for 4 hours or whatever it is, and that's where you get your reward. Is for the small things that keep us from wanting to do it, but the reward comes early and often. Wow, we're gonna get started. We're gonna stay motivated. We're gonna finish it.
Yeah, it's consistency. Think about learning to run a marathon. I mean, there's just one day you run the marathon, but you've got months of practice and building up to it. So figure out, are you a carrot or a stick person? In which situation? Find the resistance, reduce the resistance, give yourself little rewards. And be back with us again next week for another episode.